what I
hold
said.
on, hold on. Darwin, I'm gonna come right back to my question. You're not about to run away and deflect by using everybody else. How would you get Naomi to like Jay Prince?
No way. He's got to make the money.
First of all, I wouldn't get Naomi to like Jay Prince, but I will tell you this. I'm a slick motherfucker, and I'm all about outcomes.
Okay.
If Jay Prince came to me and said, "Hey, look, you know what? I really like Naomi, and I want."
Okay, here we go.
I want
Here we
that.
go.
Shawty. I want that.
Okay.
What I would do is I would hit Naomi up offline. I was like, you know what? I know you don't find a Jay Prince attractive. I know he's not your cup of tea. What would it take for him to go out on a date with you and get the buzz? She probably would throw some shit up like, you know what? I don't like him, but niggas that I don't like, I charge them niggas $1,500. I would go back to Jay Prince and I say, look, if you really want to have a moment with Naomi, like, yes, man, tell me what I got to do. Well, you need Annie to fuck up.
I told you, it's all about the money, baby. It's all about the money. What's the song? I'ma tell you, and who tell me, dollar billion. So it goes back to the money.
Here you go with the money bill bullshit.
So you a coach that don't change the man to get different outcomes. You have to actually talk to Naomi to like Jay Prince. He can't talk to her to make him like him.
What I just did
was talk to Naomi and put some interference in so she may like Jay Prince.
Or are you gonna talk to me?
Yes, because you can't even translate your own words.
Okay, what I just did was I just showcased how I went into the market to see what the requirement was for this type of archetype or this type of man. I went to the market. Naomi is the actual market in this case. I went to the market and inquired. What are they for the guys that actually don't like? How do they raise the goal? How do they move the goalposts? Or what is the criteria or the degree of entry for this guy to access this particular woman that doesn't naturally like this dude? And what I did was I showcased a way where I would go into the market. It doesn't mean I got to go talk to Naomi. I could just go study the numbers. And I can tell you,
you just said you'd have to go talk to her. Stop changing it. You keep.
I'm using it.
I've always liked Darwin Bruiser, this guy right here, but Ilkan Ali on this panel, he had him like scraping for shit. Like he killed it. He lost this debate by, I don't know what happened, Bruiser. He's good at debates, but this time around, I can't believe it. Maybe because, he's a married man, so I'm not gonna say he's attracted to Naomi, but I think we can all say she's good-looking lady. I like the black hair, the long hair, so I'm sure I'm not the only one who sees it. Because every time I say a woman looks good, y'all call me a simp for some reason. Miss Mariam told me I'm such a nice guy. So I guess I'm guilty.
I used the case with Naomi, me going to inquire directly with Naomi as a metaphor, a comparison to me going to the market using numbers, using math to say, okay, look, based on the numbers, based on the probability, based on what's actually going on in the market, guys like Jay Prince have to pay for women like Naomi.
Every man pays.
And I will report back and be like, hey, look,
you know what?
For these type of women that you want, you got to pay, or you got to wear designer, you got to wear jewelry or some shit so you can be more marketable.
So you want me to tell you?
I don't make the rules. I go in the market and I figure out what's working and what's not working. And I will go back to Jay Prince and say, well, look, the shit you doing ain't working. You don't have the charm. You don't have the jawline. You don't have the fitness. You're going to have the Annie to fuck up.
He's wrong. Every man pays. Shout out to CGA. Every man pays. Whether you're paying through debts, whether you're paying directly, whether you're paying through gifts, you're paying through time. That's a form of payment. You may not pay on debts and buying gifts, but if you're spending time with a woman, that's payment because you could be spending that time making money. So that's a form of payment. And then energy, right? Mood swings, emotions, arguing, happy, this up and down. You're paying. That's a form of payment, right? So money, energy, and attention. They need attention. Call me in the morning, text me, check on me, right? So money, energy, attention, and time, that's a form of payment. Every man pays. Shout out to CGA. So I don't know what he's talking about, that men like Jay Prince have to pay. Every man pays.
Right.
Hey, Ali, let me say this right quick, Ali. May I say this? I think the reason, what really transpired in this conversation when I first came up, I literally came up talking to the men in general. The women had an issue because I said I gave up disqualifiers that they are foreign to listening to, right? When I brought up that women that cannot reproduce don't qualify.
Yeah.
And I see the offensiveness went through that. So matter of fact, Ms. Bowles spoke up,
Yeah.
and I started noticing the energy change because now us men can leverage their qualities, right?
The
So if
preference,
women
yeah.
cannot reproduce, if women not beautiful, and women don't have energies, what men seek at the women, they don't qualify. But these women feel entitled because
man.
us men, like what Bruce is doing, never put them to task where they have to earn our wants. This is why I'm starting to believe that we've been misled to believe that we had to chase women.
That's true.
Why? I have never seen an employer go out and chase employees. I consider women to be the employees and we are the employers. If they send,
I agree. If you find a company that is damn near chasing after people to work for the company, there is an issue. That means they have a high turnover rate. That means they don't have a good working environment. That means maybe they don't pay well. There is something wrong. If you find a company, you apply and they tell you start today, and then you look in the lunchroom and you look around and there's nobody, they have a high turnover rate. That's a company you don't want to work for. If a company is chasing after you, there's an issue. Either you're very, very high value or the company ain't shit. So he's right. And honestly, guys, if you're chasing after a woman, that's probably because she doesn't want you. If you're chasing after something, it's running away from you.
that we got to provide, protect, and produce. We doing everything that an employer do, not an employee. So you trying to put us in a submissive position as men to be the employee, while the woman that don't give us shit to be the employer. What are we going to gain for getting on our knees, bowing down to a woman that don't got nothing to offer? She don't got no fertility. She don't got no the energies that we want. And some of them within their spirits, if they don't got the energies, gonna make them not beautiful because they're gonna look uglier.
Why
right?
would you go after her then?
So no, but what I'm saying is this is so misleading to men, and this is why men is failing of finding mates, because people have always told us to acquiesce to women and make them give women all of this power. This is the reason why these women up here feel like, and what she basically doing in the conversation is divide and conquer. She trying to leverage all of the men to piss me off because based on what I have said, that women don't qualify, they can't reproduce, which I still stand on, right? If you're not beautiful, you don't qualify. If you don't have the energies that men desire, peace, feminine, nurture. Listening to Naomi, I understand why she's divorced, right? She did not.
He is going off. Oh my God. Oh. I mean, I have to agree with him. I mean, Naomi looks good, but you guys, sometimes you have to wonder if a woman really looks that good, and every man can see that she looks good, why is she single? And I've said it time and time again. If you meet a woman 30 years and over and above, 30, 31 and more, beautiful, and you can tell she's beautiful, the next man can tell she's beautiful, but she's single, I can guarantee you she has met so many good men. Why? Because she's good looking. So I can tell you men have approached her, but she's still single. Unless her husband died last night, there is no reason why a good looking woman should be single, because she gets approached by good and bad men. She can select a good man.
Femininity. If you would do this to a man that you just met for 10 minutes, what that would look like for your husband with kids that you've been knowing all your life. You are a very argumentative baby mama. You are for the streets. You already said that you a fuck future, a ghetto thug nigga. So you are a outer race ratchet woman, man. Your husband, and if any man get with you, you will not only be a second marriage, right? as a woman, but they will be marrying a baby mama.
Oh, they pissed him off. They pissed him off. Oh my God, because I reacted to the first part of this video yesterday. I didn't see this part. This is another video. She must have said, oh, yeah, she said she wouldn't date him. And he hadn't addressed that at all. Like she just randomly said, I wouldn't date a man like this. He's going off. I mean, it's fair. It's fair. So, hey, listen, no love lost. Oh my God. I need to get to Lapif tonight because looks like this was fun. Anyway, that's the end of the video, man. I'm dying, man. I'm crying. She seems like a sweetheart, but Mariam is saying she's a hyena. Mariam, if you're calling Naomi a hyena, then I don't know what you're going to call Bo right here. Because Bo is like the feminist. Bo is like the leader of all feminists.